Hey guys, what's up? Seb here with another package. Awesome, isn't it? And this one is actually from a fellow YouTuber, which is awesome because that way you actually know that they take good care of the stuff, you know. And wow, it's actually pretty heavy. I don't know what's inside here. Been looking forward for this really long time, and you know, I say let's. Oh shit! What the? Okay, I joked. Of course, the box is still here, in perfectly fine condition, and Solid Shake has been removed from the premise here to stop him from messing about here. So, by the way, thanks a lot to Bomamef for mentioning Solid Shake. That actually gave me the idea for that little skit. Anyway, as some of you might have known, Atarix777 here on YouTube has recently put out a video about shrinking down his video game collection, and he had some things up for offer, and I actually picked one up since what's inside here. I've actually been looking for one for quite a while, or well, not actively looking, but more had my mind set to it and wanting one. And he was actually offering it, and yeah, I shouldn't have gotten it, but I got it anyway. I opened the sides to make it easier, and to make the box still usable for the skit I'm still going to make, of course, but you guys have already seen that. So let's open it up and see what's inside here. If you haven't seen Atarix777, he's not going to do that much gaming related things anymore, I think, but yeah, he still has a pretty cool channel, and check him out. So really, man, thanks already. I'm dying to see how it looks like in real life. Been wanting one of these for quite a while, but they come up very rarely here. Even here in the US they're even more rare. And yeah, I made a deal for 95 euros including shipping, and from Italy. I think it's a really cool deal he made for me. So let's see what's in the box. Well, the standard SCART and audio video plugs. Nothing too interesting there. I guess you all have seen it, but yeah. This is probably going to give it away, the controller of the system, which I never actually held one of these, but let me hold it the right way up. But yeah, feels a bit clunky. Wonder how it goes in action. Giant start button. But yeah, if you haven't guessed or know already, it's for the Amiga CD32, which is a pretty obscure console. I love Amiga stuff. I have a bunch of it, and I don't have actual Amiga CDs though, so now I do have a nice CD player for those. Let's see, where's the actual unit? Yes, the power brick, I suppose. Yep. Which of course by standard Commodore fashion is quite big, but it's light. It's very light. Compared to the actual Amiga bricks, this one is pretty light. Alright, all the way on the bottom there. Put this aside. Those are the games, which we'll go to just a bit, and I'll probably show in front of the camera, which makes more sense, so you can have a better look at them. And here's the system itself. Very well packaged, man. Awesome. Cool job on that. See if I can bust this open. We'll just make a side entry then. And there it is. The Amiga CD32. A 32-bit system. It's actually pretty hefty. I thought it was lighter than this because, yeah, well, If I remember right, this is actually just a Amiga 500, I believe, in a console form. So yeah, it's no surprise that it's a bit heavy. Very clunky looking system, very rough and square. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've really been longing for getting one of these, and they come up so rarely, even over here. I can't imagine wanting one of these in the US, because that would be terrible. Anyway, let me move behind the camera and I'll get to the games that he sent me with it. So be right there. Alright, here we go. First up is a demo disc. And all good systems come with a demo disc, of course. Not sure if this was actually packed in. Actually says CD TV there, so that was another short-lived Commodore project. But this probably works on the CD32 too, I guess. Not sure. But yeah, it's just jam-packed full with all kind of interesting files and public domain games. That's gonna be cool. Because yeah, back in those days, those Commodore days, the scene was actually packed with what do you say? Just in-house developers, garage developers. There's the word. Just people, hobbyists. There we are. English isn't that hard. Next up is Oscar, or is it Diggers? I don't know. This disc doesn't say me anything, so I don't know if anyone has an idea. I mean, I don't even know how to hold it. Is this the title? Is this the title? Are there two games on this disc? Well, only way to find out is to plug it in and check it out. But I'll do that later on my own. And here is Akira, which I do know, and I know very well that it sucks. Yeah, I did play this game once and couldn't get past the first level because it's so freaking hard. It's insane. But oh well. Next up is Vital Light, and not too sure what this is actually. So from what I've seen, I think it's kind of like a puzzle game, like the one where you switch mirrors. I don't know. Deflector, that's the game I'm thinking of for the Commodore 64. Is it like that? I don't know. We'll find out later on when I test it out, I guess. Well, and with we, I of course mean me, unless I may decide to make a video about it sometimes. Gulp. Yeah, no idea what this one is. Like the title, Gulp. And yeah, there's nothing on the back here. These games used to come in boxes, so yeah, without the box you don't have a back. And the disc art itself is pretty lackluster too. This one's awesome. Pinball Fantasies. Yeah, I love me some pinball, and especially those Fantasies and Dreams pinballs. I play that to death at school because that was all we did, you know. But yeah, awesome game series. Not sure how the CD version holds up. I guess it has improved music, so kind of looking forward to hearing that, because the music on the Sound Blaster version was already, which I played the most by the way, was already pretty good. So really looking forward to hearing this. Okay, next up we have Power Games, which I don't really know what it is. I guess this is sort of like a demo disc thingy, where they have just a bunch of the same kind of games on here. Let's see. Yeah, it's all a bunch of games. Yep. They used to do that a lot back in the day, and a lot of these discs came with magazines too. Pretty awesome, I think. Sony had that going too, well, with what's it called, Net Yodaze or something. I don't know. I keep messing it up. I keep wanting to say Net Yatse, but that's not it for sure. Communicated to. I think this basically turns your console into a disk drive to hook up on your Amiga or PC. That's kind of interesting. Didn't know that one, but yeah, what PC doesn't have a CD drive anymore? So that's pretty cool to hook it up to an actual Amiga, because I do have one, 2 or maybe even 3, I don't know, a bunch. Next up is, hey, we've already seen this one. Yeah, it's the same. Oh well. Then we have Skeleton Crew with a K there. Huh. Interesting. By Core. Don't know this game. Looks to be like a bit of an isometric action game with a pretty awesome description, pumping you up for the game. I love it. But yeah, I never seen or played this one, so interesting. Talks about blowing stuff up, but it's still for everyone. Oh well. Yeah, kind of interested in this one. It looks pretty good. Okay, so now for 2 big box games, which are still in the big box as they came. First is Microcosm, which I never played it, but what I've seen, it's a really hard on rails kind of FMV shooter, where you go through the human body, and there is some weird story going on. Interesting about this game, it doesn't fit in the frame because of the tripod. Oh well. Interesting thing, I can of course zoom in. Let me do that just so you can see some screenshots better. Focus. Oh well, this works. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, interesting thing about this game is that there was actually supposed to have been a CDI version, but that got cancelled down the line since CDI wasn't doing that hot anymore. But the Amiga version came out, and from what I've heard, it's a decent game. Although very tough. But oh well. And finally we have, let me zoom out again. The tripod is really handy for keeping it sturdy, but yeah, it's also in the way of those big boxes. So, never heard of this one. Sleepwalker? Don't know what it is. Looks really colorful and like a platformer. So okay, let me zoom in a bit. Yeah, looks pretty interesting. Not sure what it is and how it plays, but I was sure to give this one a try because it looks pretty cool. Alright, and that's it for the package from Atarix777. Thank you so much, man. I really wanted this console for a good while now, and I finally managed to pick it up from you, and it's awesome. Package arrived here very quickly. It only took less than a week even, and pretty surprised by that. I'm very happy with it, so thank you very much. I am going to test this baby out right now. Can't wait. Well guys, thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care and see you later.